Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with another clip about gold and silver. I want to mention that this time I'll be introducing an offer for my services at 50% off for the first year. So if you're interested, please stay on. I will provide more details at the end of this clip. Other than that, I wish you pleasant viewing and have a good break on Labor Day. Bye now. Okay, this is silver. Silver priced in US dollars, 4-hour scale. I choose to start today with silver because the pattern in silver is clearer than the one in gold. And what we have here at this point, in my opinion, is a breakout, basically giving us potentially very bullish setup here of 1-2, 1-2. Third wave on the red scale terminating, and then according to this structure we should see silver going sideways, and this being absolutely critical level short term. It is at 17.3. 17.3. It's got absolutely no business breaking through 17.3, cracking under 17.2, and this scenario is dead. Okay, the 1-2, 1-2, 3 is dead. It does not necessarily mean that it becomes terribly bearish, but this wave count will not work anymore. There is at that point an alternative that we probably will have to consider if it does that. Yeah, if it crashes through these levels right here, that will be to assume that that's an ABCDE that may have reached an end, and then that throws us back to the idea of our triangle, which I imagine by now you remember by heart. But before going into in this direction, I want quickly to show you the 30 minutes and to show you the short term, that being 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this is a complete move, and what I just told you to watch very carefully, that it doesn't sink back under 17.3. 17.2 will be definitive. That means this wave count cannot hold, doesn't work. Something else is going on. Okay, and that something else could be a delay in the run up in silver and gold, I suppose, with this being D. So just to refresh your memory here, that's an A, that's a B, that's a C, that's a D. If this turns into something other than a 1-2, 1-2, it's most likely an ABCDE, which will pave the way for silver to come down for about, let's say, 6 weeks or so. Yes, to deliver that E leg before the entire triangle B is over, and then it's going to take off. If it does continue with our structure of a 1-2, 1-2, 3-4, 3-4, etc., it just continues to climb higher and higher. We have to assume that our B ended here, B or a second wave. Okay, so that could be a 1-2, and up we go in the third wave, or of course that's an AB, and up we go in a massive C that'll take it above 21. Okay, that's gold. That's the daily scale of gold, and you will see that I have adopted the same wave count as I've shown you in the case of silver. So right from the bottom here, we take this as an AB or a 1-2, definitely possible. That will be a 1-2, and up we go in 3 of 3, or if it doesn't manage to run above this level, which looks unlikely if this wave count is correct, because if this wave count is correct, then it shows that there are many legs still due to terminate the pattern that started from here. And once you have all those legs, it's almost certain that gold is going to be above 1380, which means that this interpretation of the very longish triangle will not play out eventually. Okay, so we are very carefully monitoring the price action here, and let's go to the 60 minutes and see step by step the development here. Very nice channel, going up nicely in the channel here. That is our 1-2, that's our 1-2, yes, the second one, and we go up, we have a tiny 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nail the top, and that's our third wave. So if that's correct, Gold has no business coming touching 1,300. Okay, if it stays fairly buoyant in this manner, that's perfect. That's exactly what we want. It can come down a bit to 1310, 1305. All this is very normal price action, nothing to be too worried about. But what we are seeking is a balancing move to what we have seen here. You see, so you can see the number of hours that this took. It's not 2-3 hours. This is an hourly scale, so there are many bars here, many candlesticks here. So factor that you're going to see some sideways price action here. Gold can continue higher a bit. There is nothing stopping it from continuing a bit higher and delivering that sideways price action at a higher level. That's perfectly okay. What we don't want to see, in order to keep this wave count alive, we definitely don't want to see this. Then it's dead. It goes under 1,300, and then we have to look for an alternative that will accommodate the price action in the best possible way. Hello again. I'm here with more details about the offer concerning my services. So that's the website, that's the homepage. And in order to get onto the website, you simply go for www.wavemasteryallinoneword.com. You find this page. There are quite a few articles that I wrote over time here. You may want to take a look what this website is about. Is this website for me? Psychology and trading, trading and the arts, why join? Could give you some ideas which direction I'm going with this website. Here under subscribe here, this is the standard price, so you don't want this, you want this tab. This tab takes you to the special promotional offer that will expire on the 18th. And in essence, what's happening is that I'm allowing you to enter the service at 50% off the normal price for the first year. There is a trial. It costs only €9.99 euros for 1 week if it is a daily service. So you get videos every day, also Saturday. It includes the weekend service. And I encourage you to read the text here. You see, normally the price is €159 per month. During the offer, when the offer is valid, you can have it at €79 per month plus VAT. VAT applies chiefly for people who come from Europe, but people who come from the UK, the US, Australia, Japan, other countries outside Europe, they don't pay VAT. If you are interested, you go down here and you have a whole menu here with all the different countries. You select your country. If you come from Europe, EU country is probably going to figure somewhere around here, and the price is going to be inclusive of VAT. Okay, so it's important that you select the right tab here. If you come from the US, the UK, Belgium, or Australia, or Japan, China, whatever, you don't pay VAT, and you select this tab. You go for subscribe, you click on the button here. It takes you to the PayPal page with the offer, and you can see it starts with $9.99 for the trial. And once the trial is over, after 7 days, if you like what you see, you do nothing, and your card will be charged $79 each month for 12 consecutive months. So you're not obliged to stay for 12 months. You can cancel at any time. You don't get a refund for the period that passed, but you will have access up to the expiration of the month, yeah, in which you cancel. Yes. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch with me. After you pay, you will be directed back to the website where you're supposed to fill in a form, membership form, with your username, password, details of your address. It's especially necessary for VAT control. If you don't pay VAT, I really need you details, okay, in case there is control. So in short, you fill in this form and you head on to the website. You follow on the page for which you subscribe. If you subscribe to daily service, it's going to take you to the daily service. If you subscribe to the weekend service, it's going to take you to the page of the weekend service. Okay, so that's essentially the situation here with the daily service. The weekend covers, the weekend service covers only the videos during the weekends. The trial is lasting 2 weeks, meaning you get access to 2 long videos, fresh videos, for $4.99, and the same thing applies. You like what you see, you don't do anything, after 2 weeks your card will be charged. Instead of $59 per month, it's $29 per month. Again, VAT applies mainly to European countries, and you select your country again from here and you go through the same process. So that is essentially the offer. You have a bit of time to think about it, but if you want to take advantage of it to see what's going on in the markets, there's some very exciting setups currently building up in the stock market, in gold and silver. You are encouraged to take the plunge, as they say. Okay, so that's the offer. You can reach the special promotional offer page also through the resources sector, which is right here at the bottom. Do you see? Otherwise, the resources sector has some interesting charts here. Chart gallery, chart galore, 1, 2, 3. If you click on that, it takes you to a page with lots of charts with basically wave counts that are examples to what you can do with this principle that I'm working with. Yes, the Elliott wave principle. Lots of charts. For those who like charts, this is ideal. You can go through this. It covers many markets throughout, you know, with lots of history. There's really a substantial amount of charts here. Okay, so that's resources, useful links, pretty standard stuff. Telling you a few things that I'm familiar with. Recommended reading list. You can find some gems here if you are into reading. I put quite a few books. I have, of course, read many more books than what you see here, but the books that appear here were books that really left a lasting impression on me, and I would think that they're really well worth your time. Private policy, terms of use, fairly standard. I don't mess up with your details, not at all. Contact us. You have any question whatsoever, put here. Name, email address. Make sure you get the right address, otherwise I can't get back to you. Here, your message. You have to complete that. Yeah, put the right figure here. Submit. It reaches me, and I will answer when I can. I am in Belgium, so if you write to me, if you're in the US and I'm having my rest, I obviously won't react on the spot, but just give me a few hours. As soon as I see your email, of course, I'll react. Also, in case you go through the registration process, the payment, and things somehow you have a bump on the road, something doesn't work, you don't manage to finish the to fill in the subscription form, you don't get access, there's an issue, whatever, don't worry, write to me. I can sort it out for you. I can always find a solution, and you'll be satisfied, I am pretty sure. Other than that, in general, if you have a question concerning the servers, things that you are interested to know, like which markets I cover, what I can do for you, my service is still at, if you like, at a level that I can relate to my subscribers on an individual basis. Okay, so if you have a question, you have a position, you are very keen to know what's going on, can I give you an opinion? Yes, I can give you an opinion. I do not give a personal advice, but there is nothing in the world that stops me from commenting or passing or carrying out a technical analysis on a particular stock or particular market, and communicating to you my analysis, and then it's up to you. You do what you find is right in your circumstances. So that's about it. I hope you decide to take the trial, see what it's about. I cover a lot of markets. You will see immediately the logic of yeah, why it makes sense to cover so many markets. You see the linkages between the markets and how they reinforce each other, and what inverse relationship you have with certain markets. In short, it's really very, very useful. So that's all. Hope to see you on my website. Hope to welcome you as a subscriber or a trial member. Wish you the best. Good trading. Bye now.